Not at all. Am I good?
What are your thoughts right now? Your first time out, you qualified for the Olympic trials, your first.
Yeah. Super excited to make my trials cut. That was my goal, to go 4:19. So to go 4:17 is a bonus. My only disappointment was that once again I took my race out and I looked around the first 50 and there was no one there. So we came here for some competition. So tonight I think I made it back to the C final. I don't know. So obviously I'll be swimming against some girls that are going about the same times tonight. So we'll see. And I'm really excited too because the 400 isn't as much of my focus as the 800. So looking forward to that in a couple of days.
4:27.14.
I was really nervous, it's like I'm usually that spectator in the stands these days, and now I'm down here with all the young kids, like all the kids I've been watching swim for so many years. It just feels a little bit out of my element, but I kept remembering, I've been here, I've done this, can't forget what I've done, and I have done this before, and it all kind of comes back. It's like just getting back in the saddle a little bit. Yeah, I've been training really hard. Training is going really well, so really happy with how it went. I'd like to have brought it home a little bit faster, but once again, I really think when I have a race and I have someone there, I think I took it out fast because I felt really good and I had some anxiety and some nerves, so took it out and then just kind of settled into a good pace. And so looking forward to swimming that event with some competition, and then who knows in the 800. I know I'm in a slower heat in the 800, so we'll see how that one goes too.
What did you do this morning to quell the nerves?
I didn't do very much this morning. I slept in, which is good. I actually get more sleep here than I do at home because I don't have kids waking me up. So I was able to sleep in and just have a nice breakfast and kind of relax with no one asking me for things or saying that I needed to go do something or, So it was actually kind of relaxing just to be alone. It's good.
400 is kind of a bonus race.
Yes.
I am.
I'm pretty confident to qualify for the 800, but it's been interesting because in the 2 Masters races I've swum prior to this past summer, my 400 was always a little bit better. It's just harder in the longer races by yourself to pace yourself. So for me, this race was learning how to swim again and learning how to split again. And I actually said to Mark before my race, how do I swim a 400 again? I completely forgot because it's just been so long since I've swum it in a venue like this, and in my races there's some strategy and some pacing that you need to work on, and so for me now it's more a question of getting in, and now that I've kind of gotten the trials out of the way, to just get in and learn how to pace myself and kind of find my groove again, because finding my groove and pacing myself was one of the things that made me really good at what I did. I always was able to really pace well, so I need to, it's like getting back in the saddle even further and finding that even more.
We'll do 2 more questions.
I forgot that I had records here. So I came in yesterday and I went, oh, wow, oh, even a short course record. So it was kind of fun, But I love this pool. I trained in this pool for 2 years. And yesterday I warmed up. That was my lane 8. So this is kind of like coming home for me. I loved training here. I loved being in Austin. So it's a little full circle for me to come back here where I trained in a place for so long, and I feel very comfortable in this pool.
After doing all you did when you were young, why come back now? I know you've answered this probably.
Yeah.
What prompted you to come back?
I just think I was at a point in my life where my children are old enough that they basically sleep through the night. I have some stability in my life. I have an awesome husband, and it was kind of like, why not? I kind of woke up one morning and thought I'd like to do something a little bit for me, and it always was in the back of my mind to come back and just swim again. I have no, huge expectations. I just wanted to be here and experience it, and I was at a place in my life where my husband has been very supportive, and we were able to make it work with our schedules, and I think it was courageous. But I hope it inspires a lot of 40-something moms like myself to kind of get out and do something for themselves and take care of themselves and live up to some dreams that they maybe have put on the back burner before. Yeah, no, I don't think they take me on Dancing with the Stars. I'm not very graceful. The best I can do is swim.
You talked about watching the kids when you were sitting there, and you've had a long and successful career. I know Missy Franklin looks up to the example that you set. What kind of parallels can you draw between your career as a youngster and her career as a youngster?
Well, it's really funny, and it was really funny today because I told Mark I was really nervous to come here and be in the warm-up pool and be around all these kids that are going to be like, what what is she doing? Like, why is she here? This is crazy, you know? And so I like went and I kind of hid in a back corner. And I was texting Mark, like, okay, I'm over in this corner, like no one knows I'm here. And lo and behold, there's no one around, and Missy walks in and sits down. And I was like, hey. And she was like, hey. And we really didn't say anything to each other. But it was, I kind of thought like, oh, this is really interesting. Like, this amazing phenom is sitting here next to me, and it was like inspiring to me. And it was like, it like kind of put me at ease and peace. And she didn't ask me what I was doing here. And I kind of went, okay, this is all gonna be okay. It was like this weird karma thing. So I think she's incredible, and I love her attitude and her positive energy, and maybe that like vibed over to me this morning or something.